Oh, this is a terrible thing. I'm sorry, everybody, but this was like such a sweet little hopeful episode. But sorry, that kid dies.
Womp womp. Uh, Something that has no importance that I didn't mention when we first met Marie is that she was wearing this blue dress, and I wanted to say that it was appropriate that they were in France because she looks like a Beauxbaton from Harry Potter.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
You know what?
It's one of the other wizarding schools.
Gotcha.
It's an all-girls school.
You know what else is blue?
What?
Water, which could have put out that fire, but it didn't, and it's dead.
That's true. You're not wrong.
Oh. Oh my god! Like we're gonna see this Picard show, and there's gonna be like their charred remains just there.
Oh god! Another Star Wars when Luke comes home and finds Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru.
Or in the prequels when Anakin goes back.
Oh yeah.
Same sort
We're
of
gonna
thing.
find out that it's Worf's new favorite dish.
Oh, no.
Barbecue Renee and Robert.
It's the French barbecue.
Oh my god! French barbecue. That's the episode.
I mean, we had a lot of fun talking about this episode, and we've all said how much we like this episode. Is there anything else you all want to say about it?
Oh gosh, I don't know. If you've listened to this whole thing and haven't watched it, I don't know why, but watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine someone would want to listen to us so bad that they would not watch it first, but hey, to each their own.
Mm-hmm. No, it was a great episode. Fantastic Star Trek episode. So, that's all I got.
Yeah.
Cool. Before we end, I do want to ask you, Brian, what are you kind of hoping for with this Picard series? Because I know Rebecca and I had talked about that before.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. It's one of those things where I feel like I want him. I don't know if I want him to be like the reluctant captain. I kind of just want him to want to do it again. You
sort
know,
of fall right back into where he.
Yeah, they need him, and he realizes that he needs it too. I don't know.
Kind of like this episode.
Yeah, exactly. So that's and then I want to meet new and old crew members, and I want adventure, I want exploration, and I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, they really can do pretty much anything because we're getting, Patrick Stewart back. So and that's really why we're all going to be showing up for this series. So.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. They could have picked any character to make a series about, but picking Jean-Luc Picard to be the main character of his own series, best move. I mean, he is a beloved captain. I think for a lot of people, he is their favorite Star Trek captain, and I mean, I can't disagree.
Yeah, yeah, me either. And I feel like. Yeah, everybody wants to pit Star Wars and Star Trek against each other, and they have some of the same themes and stuff as we've covered. And it's so funny because, they're doing this Picard series, and we compared them to Obi-Wan, and now they're going to do an Obi-Wan series.
Very true. Absolutely.
So it's kind of cool that mirror there. But they are different because there's this one is science fiction, people in a science fiction story, whereas like Star Wars is people in a fantasy sort of.
Yeah,
it just happens to be in space. You know?
I think that's totally accurate. I think Star Wars is definitely more fantasy, and Star Trek is science fiction. But there's certainly room enough in this world to enjoy both of those things, as many people do. Like,
as all of us do.
Yeah, all of us are both Star Trek and Star Wars fans. I know, Brian, you are a huge Star Wars fan. You have a lot of knowledge on the Star Wars franchise that I don't have. But yeah, like, we're all fans of both, and certainly there's room in this world for both of those franchises.
Yep.
But before we say goodbye, Brian, definitely tell everybody where they can follow you, listen to you, plug your shows.
If you want to check out my show, it's called Pop Culture Leftovers. We do talk pretty much every movie, TV show that's out there that's new that we're watching. as well as Marvel, DC, and Star Wars news. So check out Pop Culture Leftovers. Also check out Number One Comic Books. That is me, Rebecca, Rod, and Joe, and we talk about first issues of new comic book series to let you know if these are books that you should be jumping on or not. Even if you're not a comic book reader, this could be the podcast that gets you into reading comic books as long as you know what you need to be reading. So, yeah, check out Number One Comic Books.
Yeah, and we're definitely covering more than just, like, Cape and Carol stuff. Like, if you're not a superhero fan, we're also covering books that don't have superheroes in them, but just have really great stories about some of it science fiction, some of it fantasy, and some of it real life. So, yeah. That's a show I always look forward to recording with you and the other guys, Brian. So I'm so glad you could be on our Picard cast episode.
Me too. How do you guys have like a cute little sign off? Do you go nanu nanu? Like, what you know?
I don't think we do. Brooke and I just giggle until the end of the episode.
Right.
Brooke, come in, Austin. So.
Of all the things that we discussed, we did not discuss that for some reason.
Mork and Mindy?
No, us having a
sign off.
Yes, we didn't discuss Mork and Mindy, A. And B, we did not discuss having a sign off.
Okay. I was just checking. I didn't know.
I mean, we could do it. Let me go get my rainbow suspenders for the right feel before.
There you go.
Yeah, well, we need to get a Mork and Mindy podcast going, don't we?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Okay. Thanks for having me on, though. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Until next time.
Picardcast is hosted by Brooke and Rebecca. You can find us at facebook.com/Picardcast, on twitter.com @ThePicardcast, or email us at picardcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening, and boldly go where no one has gone before.